Okay, Caveman in Japan here. Today I'm going to make what I think is the quintessential caveman food. This is foie gras, and what's wonderful about it is just so fatty. It tastes extremely splendid. I'm just going to do 3 of these here. I like to use the santoku knife, and if you buy foie gras in a block like this, it's best to just kind of, if it's frozen, get it down to refrigerator temperature, and then you can cut it like almost like a solid butter. And then I'd like to get the pan going in advance. And what we're going to do here is cook the foie gras. This is a foie gras and fried egg breakfast here. And what I'm going to do is cook the foie gras, and a ton of fat will be rendered out of it, and leave that in the all-clad pan there, and then add a little bit of coconut oil to that, and make it almost like a pool of foie gras fat and coconut oil. And then this isn't a non-stick pan, so that keeps it nice and non-stick with all the oil in there. And then we put the eggs in, cook the eggs, and then we save the combined foie gras fat and coconut oil as a coconut oil butter. So, but I do like to start off again with a little bit of Himalayan rock salt on top, a little fresh ground pepper on top. Then I just take a spoon and kind of rub that in there, make sure it's in there nicely. So the pan is nice and hot now. Get a good sear on the foie gras. Season the opposite side, little salt, little pepper, fresh ground pepper. See all that wonderful foie gras fat coming out of there. Just let that cook for a little while. And this is probably a 6-minute process. This cooks up pretty quickly. Including the egg piece as well. Yeah, that's a nice browning going on there. So, yeah, again, if you're trying to do in like 75 to 80% diet of fat, it's tough to get there. I mean, so foie gras is kind of, at least it's a nice solid food, and you're getting the fat that you need for get you into ketosis. So, got the good sear going on each side of the foie gras, and now we're just letting it cook through a little bit more. So this really doesn't require any more oil that I'm going to put in from the coconut oil, but the reason I do it is I was just kind of playing around the other day, and I found that it made the foie gras butter taste really nice afterwards. So at the end of this one. This is a newer one. I'll get a little bit out of this one. melting down the coconut oil in there. And now, see there's a nice pool of oil and fat in there. Egg number 1. Egg number 2. And then I can move it around just a bit to make sure we're not getting stuck there. And I have it on low heat, but the oil's quite hot, and I won't even need to flip them because I can just put the hot oil right on top of the eggs as they cook. Make sure they don't adhere to the bottom of the stainless steel here. Just move it around a bit, get that hot oil kind of all over the eggs. And as that's cooking just a little bit more, I get one of these things for the rendered fat. And that will be the foie gras butter later. So yeah, this is almost like a deep fried egg, really. So I'll probably just have 1 or 2 of the foie gras pieces now. And then here are some sunny side eggs. And then what I do is I save the rendered fat into one of these, let it cool down. After it cools down, put it in the fridge, and it turns into a really nice spread. I mean, cave people don't use bread or toast or anything like that, so I've actually been just using almost like a little tiny caviar spoon and eating it kind of right out of the, so this, like if I'm ever doing stuff with my kids, I often make little faces with stuff, so we can do that for the eyebrows. And, oh, you leaving? Yeah. Okay, and then that could be a mouth. Okay, bye lovely. Bye. Have a good day. Okay, so, here is the quintessential breakfast. A little bit of salt on top of the eggs. Let's see. Is that? Yeah, there we go. It is the Caveman in Japan quintessential foie gras and eggs breakfast with some nice foie gras butter as a nice byproduct to use later, maybe in the evenings with a low glycemic cocktail. Okay. Thank you. This is the Caveman in Japan, signing out.